I'd like to call the Town of Wappingers Zoning Board of Appeals meeting for December 9th, 2025 to order. Can we all please stand for the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everybody. B, can I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Delacorte?
Here.
Mr. Hernandez?
Here.
Mr. Moore?
Here.
Mr. Donato?
Here.
Mr. Lawrence?
Here, thank you. Has everybody had a chance to look at the minutes from the November 25th, 2025 meeting?
Yes.
Can I get a motion to accept the minutes?
I'll move it.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So we have it. We're going to move right on to an adjourned public hearing. Appeal number 257865, an area variance. Lisa and David Parentoni, seeking an area variance, section 24037, district regulation R20 zoning district. Where 20 feet to the side yard left property line is required, the applicant can provide 3 feet 1 inch for the construction of a 25 by 26 garage, thus requesting a variance of 16 feet 9 inches. The property is located at 12 Dana Place on .55 acres and identified as tax grid number 615802905-653 in the town of Wappingers. Whoever wants to speak, you can both come up. One of you can come up. Good evening. Can I please have your name and address for the record?
Lisa and David Parentoni.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to reopen the public hearing?
I'll move it.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. So we're back into the public hearing that we had started a couple weeks ago. You, I think there was a mailing thing that wasn't done, right?
The registered mail.
Yeah, that was sent out.
So all the mailings have been done now at this point and
Correct.
returned, right, B? Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it. So I want to jump right into the fact that you guys are seeking a 3-foot 1 inch variance when you need 20 feet. That's a big variance. That's a very hard variance for this board to, I believe, I'm speaking on my own here, but it's a very hard variance for this board to grant because it sets a precedence in the town and it's very tight. In other words, we try to go by percentages is what we try to work by, and I mean, that would be almost like an 80% variance. And, you know, more or less, we like to stop but not go more than 50, which would be 10 feet when you need 20. So I was just wondering if there was anything we could try and do.
Okay, I think we would like to maybe postpone this or adjourn it, whatever the terminology is. 2 weeks, you know, on a holiday weekend was not enough to come up with a new site plan. There's a lot of considerations with moving the structure back, possibly 10, 15 feet. Drainage, I don't even know if it would still be able to connect to the house. It would almost be a detached garage at that point. So we really have to evaluate what the site plan would look like then, and so I have to go back to the architect.
Okay, yeah, I mean, what do you think you would need? I mean, we can put it out to January, we can put it out to February. I mean, you're not putting a shovel in the ground for the next few months anyway, right?
Yeah, because
I mean, there's no building going on at this point.
January, if you have anything in January. Could I just ask one quick question?
Sure.
So we've talked to our neighbor where the garage is, and he's absolutely okay with it. Would that make a difference if he came in? No. It's okay.
You see, I mean, I would love to say yes,
Okay.
but I'm only one member of this board, and unfortunately, the variance that you're seeking is very, very large,
Okay, I just wanted to ask.
or very, very small, however you want to look at it. So when it's a 20-foot setback, to ask for 3 feet 1 inch is it would be very hard for this, I believe it would be very hard for this board to grant it. I can't speak for my entire board. I can speak for myself.
Well, I agree with the precedence. You know, we set a precedence, and the next person comes in and wants to do that, well, you let them do it. And it's happened to us before. That's why we kind of try to shy away from that. You know, we try to be fair.
Yeah, we didn't really get any advisement on what was realistic. When we knew we had to get a variance when we designed this, but we didn't really have an idea of what was realistic, so.
Yeah.
okay, we
I
do
mean, 50% is the upper limit unless there is some unique site condition, which, you know, there's nothing so unique about, you know, your situation that would kick in.
that. Okay.
So 50% or less, I think, is what, you know, the architect should ideally shoot for.
And we did want to come out and take a look at it, just to be sure, because we know there can be circumstances where the conditions are, like we said, you know, there's something unique about it, and we didn't really see that.
My understanding is you do have some water issues in your backyard, that there's maybe some, like, is that way in the back?
The next door neighbor and the people that used to be the Berber, you know, near Billberg, they cut down all the trees, so now water is starting to. But I don't know if it was the town or the neighbor put in a grate for the water. They came and did that. So I think we're okay, right? We don't really have a water, because we're up a little on a hill.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have an issue now. We may, if we
Move it back.
build a structure into the hill in the backyard, we may have like a low spot right in the back of our house, so that's one reason we probably won't be able to move back or move the new plant.
I don't know if any of the other members on the board could speak to this, but I mean, what we're asking you, like, closer to 10 feet of a distance from the line. I'm not sure what would be involved, whether you'd have to unattach it from the house, or, I mean, I know there will be some considerations, but I mean, we're not asking you to move the whole thing back 10 feet or 15 feet, just from the line.
I mean, maybe if you wanted to make a smaller garage.
That's probably,
I mean, I'm just, you know, I'm trying to give you some, I'm trying to throw a few things out here, you know. But like I said, I don't want to just move on this right now. I'd like to give you guys a chance. And I'm willing to give you, I mean, we have meetings in January, we have meetings in February. You know, I can give you some time if you would like to have some time and think about it. Like I said, there's no shovel going in the dirt right now. Nobody's going to be building for, you know, maybe the end of March or April, you know, depending on the weather, but.
What are your dates in January and February?
We have the 13th and the 27th.
27th of January?
Uh-huh,
Is that,
or the 13th.
Yeah.
that should be,
Yeah.
if that's okay.
And, you know, I would just keep in mind, you know, you're on a cul-de-sac, right, with very similar houses. You know, if we gave you this variance for 3 feet, we would have no justification to not give that to essentially all the neighbors in that cul-de-sac. So, you know, imagine your cul-de-sac with houses spaced 6 feet apart in a full circle. It is not the context, I think, that the zoning is trying to set for those types of neighborhoods. And that's a large consideration that we're looking at.
And to be 100% honest with you guys, I know that your lot is a tough lot. I know the way that these pizza pie lots, what I like to call them slice of pizza, and how they brought the houses way up to the front and, you know, left all that property in the back. And it narrowed that right to the point of where your house is sitting, kind of in the center, you know. So I know it's a tough lot to work on, you know.
And it's interesting because the neighbor on the other side, not the garage side, oh, I'm sorry. The neighbor on the other side, he's actually, all the front of his, he did a lot of landscaping on our property and stuff like that. I don't know for that type of thing if you need a permit, I don't know.
Not for landscaping.
No.
Unless they're building 4-foot walls now.
Right.
You can even landscape city property.
But they shouldn't be landscaping on your property.
So what do you think you guys would like to do? I mean, would you like to go out to the latter part of January,
Yes, please.
Yeah.
the January 27th
Yes.
meeting? Can I have a motion to adjourn the public hearing?
I motion it. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so do I need to do anything else with the public? No,
We
right?
just need to make sure whatever you decide, we get something in writing.
so the
Prior
expectation
to the 27th.
would
If,
be
if,
that we have a new site plan on the 27th and show up with that. That's it.
Not sure what that, prior to that, these guys will want to review it.
yeah, if you can, just get it like a week to 10
Okay.
days before.
And if it's looking close, we can push it, you know, we can push it back further.
Yeah, again, we can, yeah.
You know, without you have to come in.
You're not held to that.
I just want to make sure we're prepared. Okay.
And really, that's why, I'm trying to help you guys, I really am. I kind of had a little meeting with everyone today to talk about it inside in that office, because it was like, I was at a point I didn't know what to do, really. So I think if you guys can take over the holidays, think about what you would like to do. Try and stay, like we said, that 10 feet is kind of, when you need 20. Okay? So I'm just trying to give you some parameters.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, have a great holiday. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Lisa, you do have my email from previous conversations, so if you have any concerns about your neighbor, feel free to reach out to me. Okay? Yep, we can do that too. We can do that too.
Thank you. Public hearing appeal number 257866, area variance, Jessica and Jason Cafaldo, seeking area variance, section 24037, district regulations in an R4080 zoning district, where 40 feet to the side yard left property line is required. The applicant can provide 35 feet for the installation of an in-ground pool, thus requesting a variance of 5 feet. The property is located at 1 Red Hook Hollow Road on 1.02 acres and is identified as tax grid number 6359027594645 in the town of Wappingers. Good evening, Mr. Cafaldo. Could I please have your name and address for the record?
Good evening. Jason Cafaldo, 1 Red Hawk Hollow Road, Wappingers Falls.
Can I have a motion to open the public hearing, please?
I'll move it.
Second?
I'll second.
All in favor? Thank you. So we are on public hearing. So please, just tell us what you need and why you need it.
So requesting,
Chairman,
I'm sorry.
did you do your mailing?
I did, everything went out, I haven't had them returned, so I'm gonna have to request an adjournment.
Did the publication?
Yeah, and the publication, they came back to us that it wouldn't go out until tomorrow.
Do we have a problem then?
Okay.
Thank you, B.
So we need to,
I think you said that was snow-related, right, that they were closed?
Yeah, so I believe because of the snow, they were closed on Wednesday of last week. So the mailers haven't gone, the mailers went out on Tuesday
Tuesday
of last week.
last week,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am. And the publication was paid on Tuesday of last week as well.
Okay, so, but you don't have the affidavit and,
No, my wife, when my wife paid for it, she spoke to the woman and she said that it wouldn't make it into Wednesday's mailer, and it would.
so you did his due diligence.
yeah.
So let's just go ahead and with the public hearing. I just wanted to make sure that he did it and all of that, okay.
Yeah, I think we actually talked about it on Saturday, did we not? I think there was a little mention.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I
Okay.
would have to be adjourned or.
Right, so, I mean, this is pretty straightforward. Just tell us what you need and why you need it, real quick.
I'm seeking a variance of I can provide 35 feet on the 40-foot side yard setback, so I'm seeking a variance of 5 feet.
Right, so we came out on Saturday, we all walked down and saw what you got, and looks really nice from what we could see with, what wasn't covered with snow, but I have no questions for Mr. Cafaldo. Does anyone on the board have any questions for Mr. Cafaldo?
It seems clear that it was a mistake, that you're trying to
Yeah,
do this correctly, and it ended up with final survey being shown that it was off. I mean,
yeah, so the original plan showed that we had 40 feet, I believe it was like 40 feet 7 inches, so we knew we were close. And we were also close to the septic, so the septic, I know I'm spot on, with 20 feet away from that, but upon the final as-built drawing is when I caught that I was 35, so the error is on my part. I missed that far right corner of the pool, and with the property being on an angle, so
Are you a pool builder?
I am. I am.
I was going to say, you should scream at your contractor, yeah.
The design department are the ones that got the earful, but,
It happens up here all the time.
yeah. At the end of it, I thought maybe we could just turn the pool and put it all the way out, but then that would take us, it would have rose the property going back towards the septic field like 20
Now,
feet.
you got a bit of a drop-off back there as
Yeah,
well,
once
so
they- Once it extends out that far,
I think it would have been a little tougher to move.
yes, yes.
Yeah, so I think you put it in the spot it needed to be in, honestly. So,
Really the only spot we could,
yeah.
you know.
I have no other questions. Anyone else on the board? We have a motion to close the public hearing? Oh, I'm sorry. Is there anyone in the public who would like to step forward and talk about this? Going once? Going twice? Can I please have a motion to close the public hearing?
I'll move it.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we're closed. So can I please have a motion to either grant or deny Mr. Capaldo his variance?
I'll make a motion to grant the variance. Benefit can be achieved by no other means since it is built, and the cost associated with shifting or moving at this point is substantial. There's no undesirable change to the neighborhood. It's in-ground, not visible. The request is not substantial. There's no adverse physical or environmental effect, and, the difficulty is arguably self-created.
I'll second that motion. Can I have a roll call, please, B?
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Mr. Donato?
Yes.
Mr. Delacorte?
Yes.
Mr. Hernandez?
Yes.
Mr. Lawrence?
Yes. So your variance has been granted. I think the building department will get in touch with you, but, you're not looking for anything really because it's already there and you're already done, so, you'll get notice,
Just get the certificate of occupancy in the mail.
probably,
We'll make sure there's nothing else needed
Yeah.
from our department, and then we'll
so,
we'll reach out to you.
other than that, have a great
Thank you. Happy-
holiday.
I appreciate you guys.
Yep.
Thank you.
Happy holiday.
Thank you.
Happy holidays.
And when you open that pool in the spring, give us all a call and we'll come over, huh? Thank you. Have a good night. I don't think there's any further business for this board tonight. Anybody, anything, nothing? You good?
No.
Everybody's good? I just want to wish everybody a very happy holidays. Have a great time, enjoy anything you do, everything you do. So, everybody on the board,
Are we off?
no, we're still
We
on.
haven't closed yet.
Oh, we're ahead, okay.
So I need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.